series. Brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His team loses a week ago in Ireland, so they've had to make the long trip back stateside to get ready for this one. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His squad designated the home team here in the English capital. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Oatson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. And off we go from North London. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. The motion man is Nakua. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It'll be a Vikings first down. Lawrence now. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Next to score, Vikings 7, Browns nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap again.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 7 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Hauled in on the left by Nasuwa. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possession in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, Offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Minnesota. To throw is Lawrence. That's caught by Cooper. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
One quarter in the books. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the International Series in London after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get it into the hands of Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now Lawrence under pressure and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Jordan Davis. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Passes kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan, from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now Milton. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
Good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Catch is made by Wright. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Wk5. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now pass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
And the rush gets rolled. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Going right, it's taken in, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Hilton down to throw on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's got a man! That's McMillan! He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Browns, first down.
Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the Vikings.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Forced out wide. He runs with it. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, what an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Get out of the gun is Milton. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Avante Turpin on the return. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Milton to the air on second down. He'll take off again. And he'll avoid the contact. Sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. Nakua pulls it in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First down throw for Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Luka Nakua. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
Mike, it's usually not a good thing when we start talking about the long snapper, but it was his error that leads to this blocked kick. So if this operation doesn't get cleaner, this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on the rest of the game.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott Banks has been to his two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he'll get about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Own back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
Gain of 48 yards. And the Browns first down.
Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Try and throw with Milton. That one taken in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Williams gets it on the draw. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Lawrence now. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
17 yards. First down, Vikings.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
and the Vikings first down.
A give, and here comes Williams. And that one shuts down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
That is caught side of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Vikings 37, Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense getting their final instruction. We're heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. On the toss, here comes Dillon. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Vikings offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Brought down at 21, a gain of 1. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's to give up the middle with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. They put Pickens in motion. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down. Lawrence. He'll drop this down to Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. Second and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Minnesota.
Lawrence. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second down, Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
A draw to Gillen. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Milton. And he's going to go down yet again. Would he pay? He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. But he cannot get away. Great job there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. And the Vikings 1st down.
They run over center with Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, it's Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The motion man is Nakua. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gain of 14.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Donald. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. And it'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London.